Peace, peace, peace. This your brother Monroe Jr. I'll be offering my commentary right after this quick clip. Peace.
To my queens out there that have been cheated on by their men, it's not your fault. Stop making it your fault. To my kings out there that have been cheated on by their women, stop making it your fault. Yes, women cheat too. Now here's the other thing. Sex is one of the strongest forces in the universe that we have to deal with. This is about self-mastery. It's not even about what's going on in a relationship. This is about self-mastery, okay? So if you think just because somebody says they love you, or you think just because they want to be in a relationship with you, that means that that's going to dissolve all their traumas that they come with, you know what I'm saying? And that they're going to know how to deal with their traumas? Nah, people going to mess up. So here's the thing. Make sure you're with someone that is interested in mastering themselves and everything that they come with. And I know that there's a lot of pain that comes with infidelity, but relationships is a spiritual endeavor. Just make sure you're with somebody who's worth it. I had a wise woman tell me once, Jada, the key to love is learning how to be devastated. And I'll never forget when she told me that, because I was like, well, love's not supposed to hurt. Man, I've learned over the years that that's quite a myth. Deep love is excruciating. If you plan on loving a person, then you better learn to deal with disappointments and devastations that come with giving our hearts over to others. Even if we had the most perfect relationship, the relationship of our dreams, one day, one of us is going to leave this planet before the other, which is the ultimate devastation. So there's no escape. There's no escape. With love comes devastation. Hey, Red Table Talk family, it is Monday again, and I hope you will join us today at the Red Table because I really feel like we have a special episode. It's with Cesar Millan, and considering the immigration crisis that we have going on in our country right now, I find it to be a very enlightening episode. Cesar walks us through his journey from being an illegal immigrant and becoming an American citizen, and what he was able to do with that opportunity. I find it to be, like I said, deeply enlightening and insightful. So I hope you will join us today and sit with us and my very, very special friend, Cesar Millan. So I hope to see you there. Happy Monday.
Jr., I absolutely love the advice Sister Pinkett gave. Sister Pinkett Smith just talking about self-mastery. And that's why in the Nation of Islam we have self-improvement study guides. So when your partner or your spouse doesn't reflect or manifest the best of themselves, then you kind of know, hey, I understand this person is not perfect. And you so involved and engaged and focused on mastering yourself. And when you master yourself, you set an example and you actually bring your spouse or your partner up, by your noble example. Even if they acting ignorant, you ain't gotta stoop down to their level. As the scripture says, this too shall pass. When a person is stuck in an ignominy, you don't join them in that. You wait for that to pass. Nobody's perfect. If you think that your spouse is always going to be this perfect person, you living in a fantasy, right? Everybody has some days where they not the best version of themselves, and that's in life in general, and when we see our spouses or our those who we are close to not reflecting the best of themselves, Peace, my bad, my recording just went out. But yeah, like I was saying, when your spouse is not manifesting the best of themselves, that's your time to probe, right? Usually when, our spouses or significant others are not manifesting the best of themselves, it's time to probe, right? Your antenna should go up, but not in an antagonism, nitpicking type manner. You feel me? It's skill that has to be used in relationships. If the sister's a stay-at-home mother, maybe she had a tough day with the babies at home, or she just had a tough day. If your husband goes out working, he comes home a little frustrated, maybe he had a long day on the job, maybe the boss is giving him a hard time. You just never know the complexities and the dynamics that a person is dealing with. A lot of times it could be a derivative of something else, or something that happened in their life, in their life journey, and they've contemplated on it so much, and it's heavy on their mental, or somebody's around them going through something. I mean, we have to learn how to probe, but not probe from a nitpicking, I'm holier than thou type perspective. That's not what a real servant that is focused on themselves first does. Because when you so focus on yourself and mastering yourself, that you don't really have time to look at other people and their small flaws and mistakes like that. You just don't have that kind of time, right? To get on the phone with people who not talking about nothing, not talking about progress, not talking about elevating or taking their life to the next level. Stagnant and dormant in language, in character. You don't want to be around those type of people. So, because they're going to halt you in your growth and development as an individual, right? So I absolutely love what Sister Jada said, talking about self-mastery, because we have to master self before we can master anything else. So, in the mastery of self is the mastery of everything, So, this your brother Monroe Jr. I'm signing off. Peace.